There comes a moment in everyone's life when everything feels difficult. You start doubting yourself. You ask, can I really do this? Am I good enough? You look around and see people who seem smarter, richer, and luckier. You begin to compare yourself, and slowly, you lose your fire. But let me tell you a truth that can change your life. No one will believe in you until you believe in yourself first. People follow confidence, not perfection. They trust those who trust themselves. The world does not give you value. You give value to yourself through your belief. When you truly believe in your own strength, everything starts to change. Your actions change, your energy changes, your results change. Today, let's talk about 7 powerful rules that will teach you how to believe in yourself completely, no matter who doubts you, no matter what you've been through. So sit back, listen with your heart, and let these words sink in. Because if you master this, if you truly start believing in you, you'll become unstoppable. Rule 1. Stop waiting for permission. Most people never start living their true potential because they are always waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for someone's approval, waiting for a sign from life that it's time to begin. They wait for a teacher, a friend, or even society to tell them, "You're ready now, go for it." But the truth is harsh and freeing at the same time. No one is coming to save you. No one will ever show up one morning, knock on your door, and say, "It's time to chase your dream." Life doesn't work like that. The people who make things happen don't wait for permission, they create their own permission. You see, waiting is another form of fear. It feels safe to wait because as long as you're waiting, you don't have to face failure. You don't have to take responsibility. You can keep telling yourself, "One day when I'm ready, I'll start." But that one day never comes. Waiting for the right time is like standing at a bus stop for a bus that never arrives. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The only time you truly have is now. Every second you spend waiting is a second of your life that you'll never get back. Think about it, all the people you admire, the ones you call successful. They didn't wait until they had everything figured out. They didn't wait for perfect skills, perfect money, or perfect timing. They started when they were unsure, scared, and unprepared. But they took one brave step forward, and then another, and slowly, their confidence grew. The truth is, courage comes after action, not before it. You won't feel ready until you start moving. Readiness is something you build through motion, not through waiting. When you stop waiting for permission, something powerful happens. You take back control of your life. You stop living in fear of what people will say, and you start living in faith that your path is meaningful. You stop asking for validation and start trusting your own inner voice. And that inner voice, even if it's small at first, becomes your greatest guide. Believing in yourself means listening to that voice more than the opinions around you. Because, yes, people will doubt you. Some will laugh, some will ignore you, and some will even try to stop you. But their doubt is not a reflection of your ability. It's a reflection of their own limitations. Understand this clearly. People cannot see what you see. They don't feel the fire that burns inside your heart. They don't know the dreams that keep you awake at night. So why should you expect them to understand or approve of your vision? You were born with a purpose that only you can fulfill. You were given a path that is unique to you. And if you keep waiting for people to clap for you before you take the first step, you'll be waiting your whole life. You must give yourself the permission to begin. You must say to yourself, I don't need anyone to believe in me right now. I'll start believing in myself first. Once you make that decision, you'll feel a new kind of strength rise inside you, the strength of independence. You'll stop depending on praise and start depending on progress. Every small step you take without approval builds real confidence. You'll realize that you don't need the world's permission to live your dream. You only need your own decision. So from today, stop waiting. Stop asking, what will they think of me? Ask instead, what do I believe about me? Because the truth is, most people are too busy thinking about their own lives to really think about yours. So why waste your time trying to please them? The moment you stop waiting for others to give you the green light, you'll feel a new kind of freedom. You'll start moving with power, acting with purpose, and walking with faith. That's the moment when your real belief starts to grow, not because someone told you you're ready, but because you finally decided that you are. Remember, no one becomes successful by waiting. The world belongs to those who take the first step, even when it's dark, even when they're scared, even when no one believes in them yet. So give yourself permission today, permission to start, to grow, to fail, and to rise again. Because once you stop waiting for permission, you stop living in hesitation, and you start living in power. And that's the first true sign that you've begun to believe in you. Rule 2. Turn your self-doubt into fuel. Every dreamer, no matter how strong or confident they look from the outside, has moments of doubt. Even the most successful people in the world, the ones who inspire millions, have felt uncertain, afraid, and insecure at times. But the difference between winners and quitters is simple. Winners use their doubt as fuel, not as a reason to stop. Doubt is not your enemy. It's part of your journey. It's a sign that you are trying something new, something meaningful, something that truly matters to you. When that little voice inside your head whispers, "You can't do it," you have two choices: believe it and stop, or smile and say, "Watch me." That's how you take power away from fear and turn it into energy. You see, self-belief doesn't mean you never feel afraid. It doesn't mean you never question yourself. It means you choose to keep moving forward even when doubt tries to hold you back. It means you walk through the storm instead of waiting for it to end. Think of your mind as a muscle. Every time you choose belief over fear, you make that muscle stronger. Every time you take action while doubting yourself, you build real confidence. Confidence doesn't come from comfort, it comes from challenge. You can't grow if you never test your limits. You can't build belief if you only act when you feel ready. The truth is, most people never begin because they think doubt means they're not good enough. But in reality, doubt simply means you are human. It means you care. Ask yourself honestly, what am I really afraid of? Most of the time, fear is not real danger. It's only a story in your mind. Your brain tries to protect you by imagining the worst possible outcome: failure, rejection, or embarrassment. But if you look back on your life, you'll realize something powerful. You've already survived so many difficult things. You've already faced pain, loss, and challenges that once seemed impossible. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. That means you're stronger than your fear. You've overcome so much already, so why stop now? When you feel doubt, don't run away from it. Face it. Look it in the eyes and say, I see you, but I'm still moving. Because doubt loses its power when you stop hiding from it. The moment you confront your fear, you start taking your strength back. Remember, courage doesn't mean you're fearless. Courage means you act even though you're scared. The more you practice this, the more unstoppable you become. Use your doubt as fire. Let it push you forward. Let it remind you that you care deeply about what you're doing. Because people who don't care don't doubt. They don't feel nervous or afraid because they're not truly invested. But when something matters to your heart, doubt appears. That's not weakness, that's a sign of growth. It means you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's exactly where belief is built outside the comfort zone. The next time fear shows up, don't run, don't hide, and don't let it paralyze you. Smile and say, "Good, this means I'm growing." You're not meant to live without fear. You're meant to rise above it. You're not meant to have a perfect mind. You're meant to train it every single day to believe in your strength. So, remind yourself, belief is not the absence of fear. It's the courage to move despite fear. It's looking at your doubt and saying, "You might be loud, but I'm louder." Every great person you admire had to fight this same inner battle. And the reason they won is because they never stopped believing in themselves, even when doubt tried to break them. From today, whenever doubt tries to stop you, turn it into motivation. Let it push you to work harder, to focus deeper, to grow stronger. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to keep going. Because once you learn to use your self-doubt as fuel, nothing can stop you. Every fear you conquer becomes proof that you can do more. And every time you push through the noise inside your head, your belief in yourself becomes unshakable. Rule 3. Keep your vision clear. You can never truly believe in yourself if you don't know what you want. Clarity is power, and confusion is weakness. When your mind is full of noise, your heart cannot focus. When you are unsure about what you want, it's easy to lose confidence and direction. That's why the first step to building real self-belief is to develop a clear vision for your life. Sit down, close your eyes, and ask yourself honestly, what do I really want to create in my life? Not what your parents want for you, not what society expects, not what your friends are chasing, but what you truly want from the depth of your soul. Most people never take the time to ask this question. They spend their whole lives following what others tell them to do. They move from one thing to another, hoping something will make them happy, but they never feel fulfilled. Why? Because they are walking someone else's path. When you don't have your own vision, you become a follower following trends, following opinions, following people who seem more confident than you. But here's the truth. When you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, and that's dangerous. A clear vision gives your life direction. It tells you what to say yes to and what to say no to. It helps you stay strong when things get tough. When you have a vision, you wake up each day with purpose. You stop living on autopilot and start living intentionally. So take time to understand your dream. Don't rush it. Don't copy others. Feel it. Imagine the kind of life that would make you truly proud. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? What kind of impact do I want to make? Once you find your vision, protect it. Don't tell everyone about it. You don't need to explain your dream to those who won't understand. Because the more you talk, the less you act. Real believers don't need to announce their vision, they show it through their work. Silence is your strength. Every morning, remind yourself of what you're building. Close your eyes and see your dream clearly. Feel the emotion as if it's already real. Because when you believe you already deserve it, your actions automatically start moving in that direction. People without vision are easily distracted. They get lost, change plans often, and give up quickly when challenges come. But people with a clear vision have an inner fire that keeps them going even when the road is long and difficult. They don't chase everything that shines. They focus on what truly matters. That's why you must keep your mind clear and your purpose strong. When you know what you want, you stop wasting energy on things that don't serve your goal. Believing in yourself means believing in a future that only you can see. It means trusting that your dream is real, even when no one else believes it yet. Others might laugh, doubt, or criticize you, let them. You don't need their approval to follow your path. You just need your own belief to keep walking. So, my friend, write your vision down. Make it visible. Read it every single day. Let it become the compass that guides your thoughts and your decisions. When you feel lost, return to it. When you feel weak, remember why you started. Because when your vision is clear, your mind becomes strong, your heart becomes brave, and your belief becomes unshakable. Rule 4. Silence the negative voices. Let's be honest with ourselves. Sometimes the loudest voice working against us isn't coming from outside. It isn't your boss, your friends, or strangers on the street. The loudest, most persistent voice of doubt often comes from inside your own head. It's that voice that whispers, "You'll fail again," or "This is too hard for you," or even, "You're not smart enough to succeed." That voice can feel powerful because it seems logical. It seems reasonable. But here's the truth. That voice is not you. It's fear, cleverly disguised as logic. Its only purpose is to keep you safe, to keep you small, to prevent you from stepping into your true potential. If you listen to it without challenge, that voice will stop you. It will hold you back from taking action, from chasing your dreams, from becoming the person you are meant to be. It will make you question yourself constantly and make you feel incapable. But here's the exciting part. You can challenge it. And the moment you start talking back to that voice, you begin to grow beyond your limits. When your mind says, "You can't do this," reply confidently, "I can, and I will." When it says, "You're not ready," answer, "I'm learning, and that's how I'll get ready." By responding to doubt with courage and determination, you take control of your inner world. To truly believe in yourself, you must become your own biggest supporter. Because if you spend all your time criticizing yourself, no external motivation, no advice, no encouragement can ever make up for that. Your words shape your reality more than anything else. What you tell yourself repeatedly becomes your truth. That's why choosing powerful, positive words is so important. Every morning, every night, every time doubt arises, tell yourself, "I am strong, I am capable, I deserve success." Repeat these words like a mantra until they echo in your mind. Over time, your subconscious will begin to believe them, and your actions will naturally follow. At the same time, don't allow anyone else's opinion to live rent-free in your head. People may try to bring you down, not because you're weak, but because your potential reminds them of what they have not yet achieved. Their doubt is a reflection of them, not of you. So instead of wasting energy trying to prove them wrong or argue with critics, simply outgrow them. Stay focused. Stay calm. Let your progress speak louder than their words. Silencing the negative voices doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means not letting fear, doubt, or criticism control your decisions. It means listening carefully to the voice of wisdom inside you, the one that knows your strength, your purpose, and your capability. When you quiet the noise around you, the fear in your mind, and the skepticism of others, you finally start to hear the most important voice of all, your own. That voice is your true guide, your compass, your source of courage. When you train yourself to respond to negativity with strength and clarity, you build a foundation of unshakable self-belief. Each time you silence a doubt, each time you choose belief over fear, your confidence grows. You start to realize that you are not a victim of your thoughts. You are the master of them. And when you master your mind, nothing in the world can stop you from becoming the person you are meant to be. Silence the negative voices, and you will finally hear the voice that matters most. The voice that says, I am capable, I am strong, and I will succeed. That is the voice that will carry you forward, no matter what challenges arise. Rule 5. Take small steps every day. Believing in yourself is not about making one giant leap or waiting for a perfect moment when everything is aligned. Real self-belief is built through consistent effort, through small, intentional steps taken every single day. Many people think that success comes only from big actions, dramatic changes, or lucky breaks. But confidence doesn't come from talking or planning endlessly, it comes from doing. Every time you take even the tiniest step toward your goal, you are proving something powerful, that you can depend on yourself. That is the essence of self-belief, trusting your own ability to follow through day after day. Start with what you have, not what you wish for. Don't wait until you have all the tools, all the money, or all the experience. The right time to start is always now. Even small actions, repeated consistently, will create momentum that no obstacle can stop. A single step may feel insignificant today, but over time, these steps build into something extraordinary. Small steps done daily are far more powerful than big dreams that never see the light of action. Think of your belief like a fire. A fire doesn't grow instantly. It starts with a spark, and with fuel, attention, and care, it grows stronger over time. If you feed it a little every day, it becomes a roaring flame. But if you ignore it, if you procrastinate or doubt yourself, that flame slowly dies. Your daily actions are the fuel for your belief. Every time you take initiative, no matter how small, you are feeding that fire and strengthening your confidence. Even when your progress feels invisible, even when no one notices your efforts, trust that it matters. Every small task, every extra effort, every step forward adds up. One day, you will look back and realize that every tiny action built the foundation for your future. The small steps you take today are the pillars of tomorrow's success. Patience and persistence are the keys. Nothing extraordinary happens overnight. But everything significant starts with consistent movement. Self-belief grows through movement. Action provides evidence of your capability, and evidence builds faith. When you see yourself accomplishing even the simplest tasks, it proves that you are reliable, that you can achieve what you set your mind to, and that your dreams are within reach. Thinking too much or waiting for perfection only delays your growth. The more you delay action, the weaker your belief becomes. So, stop overthinking. Stop waiting for the right time or the perfect plan. Take one small step today. Then take another tomorrow. Keep moving, keep learning, keep improving, and keep showing up for yourself. It doesn't matter how slow your progress feels. What matters is that you never stop moving forward. Small steps taken consistently create unstoppable momentum, and that momentum becomes a powerful force of self-belief. Remember, the path to believing in yourself is built not in leaps, but in daily, persistent steps. Each action you take builds trust in yourself, fuels your inner fire, and strengthens your courage to face greater challenges. So start now. Take that step, then another, and never stop. Your belief in yourself will grow, your confidence will rise, and your dreams will begin to take shape one step at a time. Rule 6. Surround yourself with believers. Your environment shapes your mindset more than you might realize. The people you spend the most time with influence the way you think, feel, and act. If you surround yourself with individuals who complain constantly, doubt themselves and others, and give up easily, you will slowly start adopting their habits, their fears, and their limitations. Negativity is contagious, and when you allow it into your life, it can quietly erode your confidence. Even if you feel strong inside, consistent exposure to doubt and pessimism can weaken your belief over time. That is why choosing your circle carefully is one of the most important steps to building self-belief. On the other hand, if you spend your time with people who inspire, support, and challenge you, your self-belief grows naturally. Seek out those who encourage you to become better, who celebrate your wins, and who remind you of your strength when you forget it yourself. These are the people who will say, "You can do it." Not because they want to flatter you, but because they see your potential and believe in your ability to achieve it. When you're around such people, it's easier to believe in yourself because their energy lifts you and strengthens your mindset. Sometimes protecting your belief requires distance. You may need to step back from negative or toxic company not out of hatred, but out of love for your own peace. It's not selfish to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. In fact, it's necessary if you want to grow. Believing in yourself becomes far easier when your environment encourages growth rather than discourages it. Being surrounded by positive, motivated, and supportive people allows you to see possibilities instead of limitations. At the same time, it's crucial to remember that your biggest supporter can always be you. Even if you feel alone, even if no one around you understands or believes in your dreams, you can carry your own faith. Each morning, speak power into your day. Tell yourself, "Today I will do something great," or "Today I will move forward, no matter what." The energy you give to yourself matters. Your words and your mindset create your reality, so nurture them carefully. When you believe in yourself deeply, you naturally start attracting others who believe in you too. Belief is magnetic, and confidence is contagious. The people around you don't just influence you, they reflect you. The more you live with purpose, clarity, and courage, the more you inspire others to do the same. When you become a person who believes in themselves, you become a beacon for others who are seeking support and motivation. This is why it's important to not only find believers, but also become a believer yourself. Sometimes, if you can't find the right circle, you have to lead it. Be the first one to show belief, the first one to speak encouragement, the first one to act with confidence. Your energy will attract the right people into your life, and together, you will grow stronger. So, choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with those who inspire growth, who lift you higher, and who remind you of your power when you forget. Distance yourself from negativity without guilt, knowing that your peace is essential. And above all, be your own believer. Speak positively into your day, feed your mind with courage, and trust yourself. Because the more you believe in yourself, the more you naturally attract people who reflect that same belief. Your environment becomes a reflection of your mindset, and a positive circle will amplify your confidence, making your self-belief unshakable. Natse. When you live surrounded by believers, including yourself, you create a space where dreams can grow, where courage is nurtured, and where every day becomes an opportunity to move closer to your goals. Your circle matters, your energy matters, and most importantly, your belief in yourself matters. Make it strong, protect it, and let it radiate outward. Rule 7. Never give up on yourself. The final and most important rule in learning to believe in yourself is simple yet profound. Never give up on you. There will be days when everything feels heavy, when nothing seems to go right, and when even the simplest tasks feel impossible. Plans fail, energy drops, and it feels as though the universe is against you. On those days, it's easy to doubt yourself, to question your worth, or to believe that maybe you aren't meant for success. But it is precisely in these moments when the world seems dark and your heart feels heavy that your belief is truly tested. Anyone can believe in themselves when life is easy, when the path is smooth, and when success seems inevitable. But real strength, real belief, is forged in adversity. The road to success is never straight. It's filled with twists, turns, failures, and lessons that can often feel painful. Every challenge, every obstacle, every rejection is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. Each time you stumble and rise again, you build resilience. Each time you push through despair, disappointment, or exhaustion, you create proof of your ability to persevere. It doesn't matter how slow your progress feels. What matters is that you never stop moving forward. Every small step, every effort, and every attempt adds up over time to something extraordinary. Remember, your dreams are not accidents. They are not random thoughts or fleeting desires. They were placed in your heart for a reason. There is a purpose behind the vision you hold and the fire you feel inside. The moment you truly commit to believing in yourself, even when no one else does, is the moment you step into your power. One day you will look back and realize that all those days of struggle were the very foundation of your success. You will be able to say with pride, "I made it. I believed when no one else did." To never give up on yourself means to make a promise to keep going no matter what. Promise yourself that even when you fail, you will get back up. Promise yourself that even when people doubt you, you will trust in your own ability. Promise yourself that even when the world seems against you, you will continue learning, growing, and moving forward. Your belief in yourself is the most powerful weapon you have. It is what will carry you through the darkest times, through the most painful failures, and through fear that threatens to stop you in your tracks. Never forget that every scar, every wound, and every setback carries a lesson. Your pain can become your strength. Every challenge you overcome is a building block for the person you are becoming. Belief in yourself is what allows you to see potential where others see obstacles, to see opportunity where others see failure, and to keep moving when others give up. You are capable of more than you know, and the world needs the person you are becoming, the person who refuses to quit, the person who stands tall when everything tries to knock them down. So promise yourself today, no matter what happens, no matter how many times I fail, no matter how long the road feels, I will never give up on myself. I will keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing. Because the person who believes in themselves, even when all odds are against them, becomes unstoppable. Your belief is your greatest power. It will carry you through pain, transform fear into courage, and turn setbacks into stepping stones. Never give up on yourself because your life, your dreams, and the world itself depend on the unique strength only you can bring. Believe in yourself every day. Fight for yourself every day. And no matter what happens, keep moving forward. Because the journey may be long, the road may be difficult, and the challenges may seem endless, but those who never give up on themselves are the ones who change the world. Final words. Believe first, then see. My friend, the world often teaches us the wrong approach. It tells us to see it to believe it, as if evidence must come before faith. But the truth is completely the opposite. You must believe first, and then you will see it. Belief is the foundation of every accomplishment, the starting point for every dream, and the invisible force that pushes you forward even when the path seems unclear. Before any success is visible, before any achievement takes shape, it begins with a seed of belief planted in your heart. Think of your belief as the seed. Your actions are the water that nurtures it. Your patience is the sunlight that allows it to grow. When these three elements come together, belief, action, and patience, they create something extraordinary. They create miracles in your life that others may not understand, but that you will feel deeply and experience fully. Each small step you take, every effort you make, and every day you persist is feeding that seed. Over time, it grows into something strong, resilient, and unstoppable. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you believe. Every challenge you have faced, every obstacle you have overcome, is proof of that strength. And here's the truth. Everything you dream of is possible if you don't give up. Even when the world seems against you, even when doubts arise and fears try to hold you back, your belief has the power to carry you through. On my channel, English Achieve, we talk about building that inner strength every day, learning how to trust yourself, and taking steps to turn your dreams into reality. Remember, believing in yourself is the first step. Seeing the results is simply the reward of your persistence. So from today, walk with your head high, not with arrogance, but with quiet confidence. Believe that your life has meaning. Believe that your journey has purpose. Believe that even when others doubt you, you have the power to rise. Confidence isn't about proving anyone wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable. When you finally begin to truly believe in yourself, the world starts to respond in kind. Opportunities appear, energy shifts, and your life begins to reflect the strength of your belief. Carry this truth with you always. See your dreams, not with your eyes, but with your heart. Believe first, act with faith, and trust the process. The world may take time to catch up, but your unwavering belief will guide you. Once you believe in you, everything else falls into place.